Outrageous bombshell, folks. Ben Charles here, joined by my esteemed comrade, the Reverend Joey T. We've got Pat Riot in the production booth, and I understand we got another little clip to play here. Joe, we just came out of the Winter Olympics, so Olympics fresh on everybody's mind, and I understand we have a clip about the Olympics from a long time ago.
Okay.
All right, Pat, go ahead. Okay, hit pause. First of all, what does the 1904 Olympics have to do with the attractive Asian girl adjusting her glasses?
Maybe, I don't know.
Now, also, let's see right here, Joe. It says, out of 40 athletes, only 14 managed to finish the race. So was this a death race? Is that what they had for?
No, it's just a marathon.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the point. What they're trying to say, from what I can tell, is that in 1904, they had a marathon, and there was barely enough athletes to actually do a marathon in the world at that time. Because how many? 18?
No, they said out of the 40, only 14 managed to finish the race.
That's what I'm saying. They
so were marathons different back then?
No,
was it more like a steeplechase back then, where you had like stunts and like water pits and the like?
No, the marathon goes all the way to Greece. You know that, right?
Of course, of
Okay.
course I know that.
So no, I think what they're trying to say is that the athletes back then were horrendous.
They were out of shape. I feel like they got to be in better shape than what we see nowadays. We just did a video about a 900-pound girl, for Christ's sake.
No, they were starving, though, so you can't run far if you're starving either. 1904? What was going on in 1904?
Well, that was pre.
When did World War I start?
That was in the 20s.
No.
In the teens. In teens.
Was it the teens?
Yes. Yeah, it was in the late aughts, as they call it.
Okay, so this is right before it. So, as we know, things weren't very good in the world prior to that. There was a lot of, I mean, they're all pretty skinny.
All right, well, let's see what's going on.
All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what else going on. Oh, wow. Okay, hit pause. You know how you could tell this is old? Because Adidas wasn't involved yet, and you could tell because they were running barefoot. Look at this. Jan and Len were students from South Africa, and Len ran barefoot. So they didn't have a budget back then.
You know what? I think I like the Olympics more like this.
More hardcore?
Yeah, no, it's more amateur.
Yeah, I
Like
understand.
today, it's all like completely like you said, sponsored. No Adidas smashed on it.
So speaking of amateur,
These guys were students.
Did you just see the guy just went into the frame right there? Speaking of amateurs, so we've got Joe. We talked about this before.
The gaffers
We
here.
keep adding people because we need to make this high production, and we just hired a gaffer, and apparently the union is now requiring his involvement. Hence him sticking his big fat melon in front of the camera right there. So
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's your name,
Mr.
Gaffer? Yeah.
Survey. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, you're supposed to be just taking care of sound and stuff, but I did see in your contract because you want to be an influencer or some shit, whatever.
Don't they always?
Yeah, but you get at least 20 minutes of airtime, so
I guess
I got a stopwatch running right now.
No, he's definitely influencing my agitation.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, go ahead and keep playing the video, Rick.
Okay. Do they got hats on?
Yeah. They weren't even part of the Olympic team. They just decided
Are
to
they
run
wearing
for fun.
Are
You
they
see
wearing
that?
jeans?
So hit pause. So apparently the Olympics, to your point, were so starved for competition. It says they weren't even part of the team. They just decided to run for fun.
Like that dog during the did you see that during the Olympics this year when that dog was like running in the snow? It was awesome. But no, I love it how they just show up in like their cut off corduroys. Do they have numbers on their
They
shirts?
do.
Okay, so they're in the race, right?
They weren't even part of the team. So they had all this getup. They made their own gear.
It's
One of them didn't even have shoes.
well, you don't need
Right.
shoes to run.
What do you think, Gaffer? I mean, you're wearing flip flops over there. So what do you think about that? I don't know why I'm asking.
I think the attire looks pretty damn comfortable.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
You know?
we get
I
what
don't
we
see
pay
a
for.
problem with it.
Yeah. See, we get what
They
we pay for.
they look like they can be purely athletic in that attire.
Kind of feel like they did it for a gag. Like they were sitting around in their because they're both students, right? So they were sitting around their dorm room, and the one guy was like, "Hey, man, you want to go join the Olympics?"
Apparently, capri pants were all the rage during the 1908 Olympics. I mean, Mike McDaniel, former head coach of the Miami Dolphins, would have fit right in.
No, what you got wrong is that's actually their pants from when they were kids. Their waist,
The same pair, just
their
years
waist size
later.
hasn't gotten
Yeah.
any longer. They're
No
just
food. Yeah.
they're just shorts now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see more of the video.
I love that hat, dude. Damn.
Hit pause. Oh, this is good. So Len would have done better had he not been chased a mile off course by aggressive dogs.
Just like I said, just like that video
Just
with the
like,
dog.
the
Wow.
current Olympics.
Okay, so
You would think that'd make him run faster. He'd win the fucking marathon.
well, but not if they're like keeping him from the course.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So first of all, was there no security?
It was a hungry time.
Like who? Like what kind of Olympics was this? They didn't have anybody. Like they just let packs of wild dogs. At least in Russia, they went around and killed all the wild
It
dogs.
wasn't very
if you
well
remember,
supervised. Yeah, during Sochi.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember, we did a story back
We
in
did,
the day
the
on
old
that.
show, yeah.
Then they just were like, you know what? This will add to the excitement. Maybe it was more like a steeplechase.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it was more of like a.
Marathons were different back then.
Did they have to go through a tunnel and like climb a rope?
It was like a death race.
That's pretty.
I like
interesting.
it.
All right, let's continue.
All right,
please.
continue.
I'm grooving on these tunes.
All right, that pause. So Felix, another competitor, Felix Carvajal, who finished in 4th place,
It's pretty.
was
good.
a Cuban mailman who lost all of his traveling money in a riverboat casino.
Okay, was it gambling or did this?
Well, yeah, he was in a casino.
Well, it could have sunk. It was a riverboat. either
It could have sunk. It was attacked by wild dogs.
white dogs. They bit on the rudder
They bit the boat captain.
and it went down.
Yeah, it went down.
Good-
All right, I keep playing the video. Wait. Okay, he ran the race in dress shoes and turned his trousers into shorts. So he did some cutoffs.
That's like I said. They were the same pants he had when he was a kid.
Wow. Okay, all right, keep going. Whoa, okay, hit pause. So he would have won the race had he not eaten rotten apples.
That gets them all.
So he was stopping to puke up the rotten apples as he ran.
No, I think it was the other way around. I think it was coming out the other end. I think he was running and like dotting the middle of the road.
Just
on the
dropping
way. Yeah.
applesauce everywhere.
He was painting the road as he went, dude. He was like tarring the road.
Poor Felix. All right, keep playing. Oh, he had to take a nap. He had to take a little siesta.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Thomas Hicks, who finished in 2nd place, was helped. The rules were really loose, to your point.
Yeah.
Was helped across the line by his trainers who refused to give him water.
Well, that would give you a cramp.
No water. would
I'm
give
not
him
shitting you. When I was in like football, like I played freshman football for a little while, they were like, no, we were allowed to suck on bags of ice. They wouldn't give us water. And I'm like, it's like 98 degrees. Anyway, continue on with Thomas Hicks.
Oh. They gave him a mixture of rat poison and brandy. Doping wasn't illegal yet. Yeah, so you're giving him strychnine, I'm assuming, if it's rat poison, and brandy. So this guy's tripping balls while he's running.
Did he owe him money? What's going on at this point, dude? I'm not like strychnine. They're like, okay, this guy had lost.
Yeah,
We don't want to pay for his boat back.
the Olympics were not very humanitarian.
No, there's
back
wild
then.
dogs and shit
Yeah.
running around. This is crazy.
Sinking riverboat casinos. This is scary. Okay,
Yeah.
keep playing. Wait. Oh, see, yeah, this is so unregulated. So we've got Fred. What's his last name? I can't see. Fred Lors. He came in first, but it was disqualified when they discovered he did most of the race in a car.
What?
So there is no regulation. By the way, cars back then were a lot more noticeable because
Right.
it was 1908.
Like the only
so
one.
very few people had cars.
That's just.
How did you not notice that Fred was driving in a Model T?
I mean, do you remember that case of the? I think it was New York Marathon when someone got in a cab and they popped out.
Yeah.
So I thought that was like the first time that happened, but it sounds like it happened right after the second marathon.
He set the standard.
He's
right
like,
here,
you know what?
Fred.
It's good. I ain't running.
All right, so let's see the rest.
No way.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God for that. Okay, thank God after that steady diet of rat poison and brandy that Thomas Hicks was then declared the winner because
Well,
I feel like he earned it.
He did.
The other guy's taking a ride.
But he wasn't the one chased by dogs. That was the other guy.
No,
Right?
he got veered off. He still finished in fourth though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
The
And
dogs.
the guy
the
shitting himself finished in the top after
Well-
eating the bad apples.
Well, yeah, but the dogs finished second and third, which is, makes sense.
I feel like you can cut it right there. I feel like